I think the one in Tower of God when Charlotte pushes Bond off the
Facts.
Rachel.
So I never read it either at the time.
Yeah,
I never read it, so at the
I
time
couldn't. I legitimately could not believe that.
Yeah.
Like that may be in terms of anime in general. That may be in terms of I just couldn't believe it.
Yeah,
I just couldn't believe it, and that one was up there like at the point because I wish I knew Riddell at that point because I would have called him. I was like, I need you to explain this to me immediately. I was so hot. I haven't been that hot about a plot twist since The Red Wedding, and I was like late to Game of Thrones. So when I saw that threw me off.
First things first has to be. What we think about that Jujutsu Kaisen chapter?
I wanted to ask you because me, Lonnie, and Santo talked about it. Is it really a plot twist, or is it just like when we're talking plot twist, we're talking something that generally I don't know
shocks you?
Yeah, like I'm thinking when Charlotte pushed.
I didn't shock you.
Shocked me.
I mean,
yeah. What, YouTube going inside of Gojo?
It's a plot twist because we were led to believe it was Gojo, but it actually was you. That's a plot twist.
I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, I'm kind of because I was with Miles on the Miles. Remember we talked about it, and I was like, I'm kind of more like where you're at. Like you probably just seeing ghosts, like he getting punched in his face. Because remember I was talking about, I'm like, yo, he getting Black Flash to Doom right now.
Yeah, he
really just seeing ghosts getting cooked right now. So I thought it was a good plot twist too, honestly.
So Kuna said it best.
Like 15 Black Flashes, man. He just spamming them things.
I thought he was just about to see death. Like
so Kuna said it best. We underestimated Yuta. I didn't think he would.
Y'all underestimated Yuta.
Okay, sure. But that's a pretty far length to go. That's far. I didn't think he would push it there.
Even me and even Lonnie, because we're both talking about it a little bit before everything. We had all that conversation. Even me, I'm like, I always thought Yuta was him. I didn't see this coming. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't see this coming.
It wasn't surprising though. Like if you notice Yuta's character, like he's always willing, like he's anxious to like go above and beyond for people. Like you see it in like little spurts, not like in this type of situation, but he's always like, oh, I'll be the one. Oh, I'll be the one for this. Like he's always willing to like go to the extremes for people and do the most extreme situations. So, and he's a twisted person. Like I think Gojo and other people said, like, yo, his curse energy is a lot more. Like they first they feel like it's Gojo, but then like, oh, it's a lot more twisted. He's messed up in the head for like his name means anxiety. He's messed up in the head. So like I didn't see it coming. I thought it was Gojo. I thought I was gonna be able to prove Ty and Miles completely wrong and rub in their faces. But hey, it was, at the same time, I feel it's like like I get proven wrong, but still win because Yuta's my favorite character. So it's like this one time I thought like a girl was like mad at me about to like rob me or some shit, and then it ended up being one of the best nights of my life. So it's like, yo, I was wrong, but at the end of the day, it worked out. So
what was that? What the fuck was that?
You never been to Miami?
That's a crazy quotable. I'm not gonna lie. Yo, quote that right there. What Lottie just said, bro.
We never been to Miami, random.
That's all. I don't need to go to that part of Miami.
I can show you around.
I'm good, bro. I don't need to get the anxiety of me getting robbed is too much.
Hey, it just makes it a lot more fulfilling. No, but I agree with what Ty was saying earlier. Like he's probably gonna die again because
he's cooked.
I don't see how I was living with. At the same time with Sukuna, yeah, he was getting black flashed, but we also saw like remember in season 1 when he ripped his own heart out or Yuji's heart out. And he was just chilling and laughing. So people saying like, oh, Sukuna's heart is getting like hurt by Yuji. I'm like, that doesn't really matter because we've seen him rip his own heart out and talk shit. So like I didn't think like he was that damaged where he's like seeing ghosts. But it makes sense.
I actually think Yuta might live. Not gonna lie.
As Gojo
though? So I was talking to one of my friends about this and there was a fourth curse technique Kenjaku had that we don't know about. I think that might come into play when he was fighting Yuki. There was like, here's a fourth curse technique we don't know about. That could be interesting. Like, I don't know. I always felt like the main 4 of Jujutsu High's forces are going to live. And I still feel that way.
So then Yuji's going to die.
You said
Yuji,
main 4 or main 4?
yeah, like just Yuji, Hikari, Maki, and Yuta. I just believe that those folks live.
Oh, and for the ladies in the chat, I just have a question because I was talking to my girl about it. If Yuta's stuck in Gojo's body, does he still get with Maki? Is Maki really complaining? Because the way y'all talk about Gojo, I just feel like she's just gonna get over it.
That would be too weird, bro.
I'm not gonna lie to you. That is
the love of my life is stuck in like this 6'2", white-haired, rich nigga's body. Oh God! Oh no! Like,
oh no!
I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I think that's the last that's gonna happen.
Gosh darn it!
I ain't gonna lie. That'd be disturbing if he continued to live in Gojo's body. I would hate that actually.
Yeah,
I
you
would
can't.
too.
You can't.
It would be
consider
weird.
that.
They already messed up in the head. Ty, Maki killed her whole family. You think she cares?
Yes.
That'd be interesting though.
But she doesn't. Well,
That
her
would
family
be
hates
kinda
her.
weird, though.
Her family hates her. Of course, she killed them. Like they literally hate her.
Yeah,
that's different than Yuta. Her family, she actually has a connection with, living in another dude's body that she knows he didn't want to do that. That's just weird.
2024, Ty. Love is love.
I was thinking the more so.
That's not.
That's your sensei, and then like, nah, man. It's like it's not.
That's weird.
It's just weird,
so
bro.
weird,
I think she'll see past it. I think she can get past it. I believe in Maki.
I hope Gege doesn't even make that an option. I'll be looking at him a little sideways.
Do you think it's possible? So what? Something that I just thought of. I just thought of it right now. So let's say it doesn't seem like as of right now, but maybe they can figure it out. Yuta's body will be recoverable. He won't be able to go back to his own body. So then the alternative, based on what they said, is he stays in Gojo's body forever. So that's potentially possible. But what if there's a third option where he gets a new body? And you know what I've seen a lot in terms of like these reincarnation type things, not like Madara. What I'm thinking, like, say that again.
Like a Mechamaru vibe.
No, I don't want to give him a mech body. I'm thinking like, you know how there's an anime trope where the guy gets reborn as like a baby. What if something like that happens in terms of Yuta?
I don't want to see that either.
He gets some type of tech. I'm going off the wall because as of right now, there's no precedent of Yuta surviving. So something new. What maybe it's the technique that Ty was referring to. Something new has to take place for him to live. And him getting a new body and getting reborn is just something that popped in my head. So what would y'all think if that happened?
I don't see that happening. I think it's either gonna be Gojo's body, his body, or dead. I think it's just gonna be one of those.
I ain't gonna lie. Is it gonna be? I think that the likelihood of things happening is him living in his own body, him dying, or him staying in Gojo's, bro. If he stay in Gojo's body, that'd just be so weird. That'd be so strange.
Facts.
But he also said that like, oh, someone has to be the monster. So would he want to go back? Because if he gets to keep both, if he gets to keep his powers and Gojo's powers, he's the top dog in terms of against all the other curse. Like no one, low-key, no one has to work. Low-key, no one has to work again because he got it.
All the reason I don't think because his curse technique's gonna wear out in 5 minutes. I don't know.
Yeah, he says in 5 minutes he can't use the technique. So that like something has to give. Something has to give. We just don't know what it is as of right now. But I mean, to kind of pose the question, also great for a clip. At this point, from what we've seen, I think we all generally consider it a plot twist. Where would you rank the Jujutsu Kaisen Chapter 261 plot twist, not only in all of anime, but also within the Jujutsu Kaisen universe in general?
I think it's up there with the Kenjaku twist that we like us not knowing, but us realize it wasn't Ghetto. I think it's up there with that one. I think those are probably two biggest plot twists. Ironically, they're connected. Probably those two. I think it's the best one in JJK.
I think it's the best one in JJK. I think it's definitely like maybe top 3. I'll be honest, and it wasn't an ass pull. You know what I'm saying? Like it wasn't like something that wasn't plausible. It wasn't like Gege took us, on a run with some nonsense that didn't make no sense. Like everything was plausible, and I thought it was perfectly executed, honestly. Because I truly thought like he just seeing his former fight without a question. So
wait, did y'all notice all the hints that led up to that plot twist? Like
I saw hints, but like other people, I thought it was for Gojo to come back.
No, it just, I mean, like little hints, like for example, remember when Sukuna, remember we first grabbed Higuruma? He literally says, "Oh, that's probably where Gojo's body went." So that's lets us know that we took Gojo's body for the plan.
Oh yeah, that.
And then
Right,
things
yeah.
like, things like when Yuta was about to go out to help Gojo, Maki was like, "No, you're our insurance." She was referring to this plan. Things like that, or just Yuta's ratchets overall, or even when Hikaru was talking to Urame, he was like, "Yeah, Urame said that you guys aren't going to make these sacrifices," and then he referenced Yuta, said, "Yeah, I knew a guy I know referenced becoming a monster," which was a conversation they had. Like I'm like, wow, like a lot of the interactions and a lot of the expressions make so much more sense now. I think that's fire. Nah, he cooked. Yeah, he cooked with that.
So when I think of like in terms of like the overall anime community, like plot twists I think are bigger would be Aaron knowing everything and planning everything, including like the killing of his mom and all that stuff.
Facts.
Itachi doing what he did for like the reasons why he did. That would probably be another big plot twist. You might not like it, J-Rob, but it's a plot twist. Like why he killed his whole family, like, and it was to save Sasuke in a sense. Like that's another plot twist. I think someone said like Gin turning on Aizen. That
I probably have
I think the JK one's probably bigger than that one. But
I
It was a
think
good one.
the one in Tower of God when Charlotte pushes Bond off the
Facts.
thing.
Facts.
Rachel.
Facts.
Ra-
So I
my
never
bad,
read it
Rachel.
either at the time.
Yeah,
I never read it. So at the
I
time
couldn't.
when that
I
happened, that was
legitimately
crazy. I
could not
couldn't
believe
it.
that.
Yeah,
Like that may be
facts.
in terms of anime in general. That may be the like in terms of I just couldn't believe it.
Yeah,
I just couldn't believe it. And that one was up there like at the point because I wish I knew Riddell at that point because I would have called him. I was like, I need you to explain this to me immediately. I was so hot. I haven't been that hot about a plot twist since the Red Wedding, and I was like late to Game of Thrones. So when I saw that threw me off.
That
No, that's valid.
Red Wedding was still to
That's
this
the
day.
that the Red
I
Wedding
think that's
was
the greatest
wild.
plot
Threw
twist
me off.
in I
Threw
think that's the
me
greatest
off.
plot twist in media.
I still have to see Game
I
of
think I
Thrones.
might agree with that one.
That
I
might be the
couldn't-
greatest plot twist in media history right there.
Because
I couldn't even watch it.
that-
I'm not gonna lie,
Yeah,
I couldn't
that threw
watch it.
me off. Like what? What?
Media,
Like,
I was
agree.
Rob Star
I
till
think-
I die, bro.
Me
It got
too,
way.
me
It
too.
got bad. It got
Oh
bad.
my
I think
god,
another
bro.
a great twist is
I agree with that random for sure, no question.
another great one is the reveal of Emu in One Piece. Like we thought that all the higher ups were all equal, like as far as like the 20 kingdoms, but then we found there's somebody that's up there. I think that's a great Emu reveal was a great plot.
That was good.
I
Emu
was
good.
Miles, like if there's a One Piece one that like would rival this, but yeah, the emo one works.
Yeah, the emu one was good.
How about Dobby's it was with Dobby's reveal as Endeavor's son be a plot twist?
It was a good plot twist where we
but that was predictable.
We kind of suspected it.
that was
Yeah,
a predictable plot twist. Like it was good narrative wise, but like we all knew Dobby was.
But that's I think that makes it I still think it's the dramatic irony of it makes it a great plot twist still. Because
no, I still think it's good for sure.
I would put it up there with ones that we didn't expect as much, just because we were anticipating how Endeavor and Torque would react to him. Like that, I think it's a good example of knowing it's coming, but then when it happened, it's like that was fire. That's what I think. But
Santo said biggest plot twist in B.S.S is Samurai Jack making it far in the swordsman tournament.
Yeah.
He's a nasty swordsman. What you want us to do?
Hey man, respect Samurai Jack. I was thinking season 1 plot twist too, because you mentioned Tower of God, and I was thinking Promised Neverland. Right from the beginning.
Oh, chapter 1, that was chapter 1 plot twist.
That was I'm like, damn.
So crazy. I remember my friend. I remember I was reading that manga. I was like a sophomore in college, bro. He lives like, yo, read this manga. I'm reading it. I'm like, this like it felt like just like a kid manga. And I was like, what the hell? We got to the house, like, wait, they on a farm? I was thrown off, bro. I was so thrown off. I was like, wow, that was crazy.
I mean, but I think that those are some good choices. I agree. Overall, like this chapter was extremely good. We're on a week break, right? For next chapter.
For everything, pretty much.
Yeah, you need some rest after that. Because imagine that break happens right before we learn that Yuta is Gojo. People are hot for 2 weeks trying to figure out what the hell's going on. That's good work. That's great customer service right there.
So do we expect Yuta? What do we expect Yuta to do in this fight? Like, what's the expectation?
Just stop the domain expansion. That's it.
We don't truly know how
He ain't giving
powerful
away.
he
No,
is.
I'm being honest with you because I think that Yuji will still be the one that like fully. Yeah, I think Yuji will be still the one that fully kills him, but I think that
Oh my god.
Yuta, like we know that Sukuna's against domain expansion. You need someone to counter that. So you just want to just take away Sukuna's domain expansion, then the playing field will be back in the hero's favor. I genuinely don't think he's gonna kill him. I don't.
Will Yuji get the final blow?
It's not a question. Bro.
I think Yuji will get the final blow. I mean, that's his ability to affect Sukuna's soul. Like he will get the final blow.
Why are you pushing this narrative?
You so
badly?
biased towards your favorites, bro.
Bro,
Ty isn't even like that with All for One.
Ty
isn't even like that with Bakugo and All for One.
Because you're right. I said, you know what?
He want his guys to have that A1 Bakugo treatment.
It's not gonna happen.
But the thing about it is, though,
people don't get that, bro.
Like, J-Rob, the thing about it is, I just said Bakugo gonna have a little assist and they're gonna finish him. That's what I said. I kept it real, and that's what happened.
Riddell legitimately like, I want Yuta to push Itadori out the way so he can get the final kill. That's what Riddell wants.
Yuji will get the final blow. I'm getting attacked for no reason. I'm not
gonna deserve it.
Because you're about to say but and then go on some tangent about Yuta, bro.
Okay, but you don't know what I'm about to say.
Yeah,
all right, I don't know what I'm saying. I have a question for you.
We're familiar with your game, bro. We're familiar with your game.
The final blow? Is Yuno getting the final blow?
No. Also, will get the final blow. I'm honest right now. Yuji will get the final blow. Similar to in their first confrontation between Yuta and Yuji and versus Sukuna. What I said there too is that Yuji was going to get the final blow, but Yuta is going to open it up for Yuji to get the final blow, and I think that's what's going to happen right now. Where he's going to press Sukuna to the point where he opens it up, and I think Toto will help too because Toto is right there. And then Yuji will get the final blow. So yeah, you know what I'm saying? He's throwing the alley oop, and Yuji just got to finish. You know what I'm saying? He's got to dunk it.
But that's like the opening up. The opening up is just him getting rid of the opening up is him getting rid of the domain expansion.
You don't think there's more combat after? Because like,
well, I don't know, but I'm saying at the lowest he's going to get rid of domain expansion. That's what I think. I don't think that in that body he could really do anything else to affect Sukuna.
I mean. We'll see for sure. You know what I'm saying?